What's going on, everyone? We are traveling once again because this app's awesome, just like I said before. This time, we're in Chicago. Let's take a look. Chicago is an interesting city, and the reason being is because they have some of the weirdest foods, right? One of the more notable foods that they're known for is their Chicago style deep dish pizza. I'm hearing that Chicago's pizza is not a pizza at all. Like not like your traditional pizza. It's a it's a pie. It's like layers. It's almost like you know how like a lasagna is, but in pizza form. I think that is amazing. I would love to try that. I know that's a random comment, but always wanted to check that out. So I see that we're coming up on a stadium. So I'm assuming this is where the Chicago Bears play. And again, I like this because we can actually like fly into it. That's pretty cool. Let's go and do that. I don't think we ever flew into a stadium before. It look like this is like a concert. And we got some orbage. Let's go into the orb. So if anyone who's a Chicago Bears fan, just let me know if this stadium's accurate. I think this is where they play, if I'm correct. Please let me know. I'm not that well versed. Well, it's pretty cool though. The fact that we even have orbs in the stadium, I like that. All right, let's head up. Oh, Soldiers Field. Yep. That's Soldiers Field. I think that's it right there. Roman column. Loop in here. Oop. About to crash the vehicle. Tripping. Found a little hidden orb. Yup, it's the column. Roman column. It's a little around the way road on here by Soldiers Field. Okay. Like it. Let's head up. And again, like I'm not gonna get to everything, so please don't get mad at me if we don't get to everything within Chicago. I'm just trying to, check out some spots. So I've actually been to Chicago. As you guys know, I'm in Indianapolis, and I wanted to check out Chicago. Of course, we're driving because it's what we do, right? But I checked out Chicago, and I like it. I didn't go when it was like wintertime because it's brutally cold over there. Like you need a coat from there to survive. I don't know. I like it. I like it. The shopping was good. Everything was just really cool. And like the experience was nice, Like I like visiting other big cities. Check out the viewpoint. Yeah, we got some orbage over here in the viewpoint. Okay, so a viewpoint overlooking the trains. Okay, we got some skylines over here. Okay, just some corner action. Some corner action here. All right, I like it. Chicago Marathon. Let's see what that is. I love driving this thing. This thing's awesome. Chicago. Yeah, let's check the orb footage. I have no idea why this is even like on there. Oh, we got a Cybertruck. What do you guys think about the Cybertruck? It's unique. A lot of people say it's a rolling dumpster. I actually rented a Cybertruck for like a weekend. They had a promo. It's a big car. But one thing about a Cybertruck, a lot of people don't know, is that not only the front two tires turn, the rear two tires turn also. So if you make a right turn, all four tires turn. Kind of weird. Yeah, kind of weird. Interesting though. But nice intersection, I guess. I don't know if this is part of. I don't know if Chicago has marathons. Maybe they run through here. I don't know. But yeah, okay. Oh, marathon start line. Yeah. So this is a part of the marathon. All right. So let's go there. Let's take a look. So Chicago does have marathons. I didn't know that. I thought it was just Boston, New York, and other places. So I guess they start here and run wherever they run. Huh. Okay. Cool. All right, let's go into the city. So me personally, I've only ran a half marathon. I've never ran a marathon ever. I actually want to run a marathon, just to do it, just to say that I did it. Half marathon is no joke, man. 13.1 miles is nothing to sneeze at. My knees was on fire, let me tell you. Muddy Waters mural. So I don't know if this is indoors because this is just a building. I don't know if this is just. Oh, right there. Yeah, let's go down. So it's a mural. I'm glad I know what a mural is because I'm able to actually see the mural. But there's no orbs. Maybe there's an orb on the ground. We can actually take a look from the ground. I wish there was some orbs up here so we can see it. Let's take a look. Yeah, here we go. Yup, orbs. There it is. Muddy water mural. That is nice. Pretty cool. And again, Chicago has like a certain flair, man. Like it's just cool. Like I don't know. I can't explain it. You have to go to Chicago to check to understand what I'm saying as far as the flair. I'm crashing the buildings. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm just flying all over the place. Okay, Skydeck Chicago and Willis Tower. So this is the highest point in Chicago. So let's take a look at that because, yeah, we got to do that. We fly. So we got to go and take a look at that. Look at Chicago from its highest standpoint. Yeah, this is a nice view. All the way from the highest tower. I like this. This is cool. Let's see where we have. Chicago Riverwalk. So I actually been here. Let's check out Chicago Riverwalk. So this is nice. On a really nice day, it's beautiful. You definitely want to check out Chicago Riverwalk for sure. There's a lot of shops here, and it's just a lot of things to do. It's just nice. It's really nice. Yeah, see. So there's a lot of shops down that way, and you can go and take a bunch of pictures here, and just enjoy just the scenery. Now, granted, yeah, there's usually some construction, but not the whole Riverwalk. It's actually decent. It's nice. Now you can go and take a look. Check out the bridges. See, there's always this constructions going on here, but like these bridges actually open up. Let me see. Yeah, let me go down here. Yeah, so the app crashed on me and I had to restart it. So we back out on the outskirts of the city. So we'll go back into the city in a minute. We're just going to check out other places. So we're back in Chicago again. See, as you can see, still in Chicago. So let's go here. I want to see what this place is about. What is this place? Let's see. See if we can get some good orbage. My guide hasn't shown up yet, so we're waiting on that to show. Yeah, it'll show in a minute. I'm not gonna say this is an aquarium. I don't think so. Nah, it's not an aquarium. There's no way. This building's too nice to be an aquarium. I don't know. If anybody know what that building is, please let me know. It's right by Soldiers Field. If you guys know what that is. I have no idea what this building is. It doesn't say. So, but my guide hasn't popped up yet. I'm waiting on it. So let's keep going. Let's see. Yeah, I wish it didn't crash on me, man. There's a fountain. All right, let's take a look. Actually, damn, I didn't want that orb. Yeah, this orb. Let's go here. Yeah, this is a fountain. This is a nice fountain. It's real nice. And there's nobody here. Where is it? So, is this one of those things that, like, if you're from Chicago, you just never go here? I'm originally from New York. And Little known fact, never been to the Statue of Liberty, and I've never done New Year's Eve and watched the ball drop. Never did that. That's not a New York thing to do. So I want to know if like going to this fountain, this is like a Chicago fountain, like no Chicagoans go to this fountain, right? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments if you're from here. I would imagine that's the thing because there's nobody here. Well, there's one person there, but you know he's just doing his own thing. Let's see if we can go over there and see what he's doing. Yep, there's an orb. There's always a orb checking somebody out. Yep, he's living his best life on his phone. Probably eating a Chicago pizza. I like it. But again, there's nobody here. Strange. All right, moving up. My guide still hasn't shown up. There it is. Okay, there we go. So we got Abraham Lincoln. Now this is not the Abraham Lincoln statue that's in Washington, D.C., which I can add as another place to go visit. I know scatterbrained a little bit, but yeah, just added another place to visit because why not? So what is this? So this is just a statue of Abraham Lincoln. Okay. Chicago style, of course. Cool. Like it. And we got we took a look at the Chicago's marathon. So just like any other city, Chicago has a lot of interesting things that you can check out. Like I went to this ice cream factory thing, where you go and try out all types of wacky ice cream. Like they had hot dog and mustard ice cream. I know that sounds wild. It sounds incredibly wild. And Nathan Hale statue, I guess maybe it's indoors. I don't know. Museum of Ice Cream. I think it Museum of Ice Cream? It is. Yeah, this is exactly where I was. The Museum of Ice Cream. That's what it was. Yup. Let's go into the orb. Yes. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the Museum of Ice Cream. This is the place that I went to. So you go in there and you go on this like fake train. Obviously, it's like videos simulating that you're on a train. And then you go and travel inside the Museum of Ice Cream and you try all these different ice cream. And just like I said, there was this one ice cream that I tried. It was hot dog and mustard ice cream. It tasted just like hot dog and mustard, and my body automatically rejected it. Not that I like threw up or anything. It was just like, yo, this is hot dog. This is not ice cream. It just couldn't register, so I just couldn't finish it. But they have some amazing ice cream in there. If you're in Chicago, definitely try out Museum of Ice Cream. It is really good. Not sponsored. I just like ice cream. I'm fat. But awesome, man. Awesome place. Definitely check it out. It's cool. It's got all in my face. And he, see, again, Chicago different, man. Because we're sitting here living our life, right? We got this guy just walking. And then this guy in the background throwing up signs, man. He's like, yo, what up, though? You gotta love it, man. I love it. So since we're by the Museum of Ice Cream, this is the street where there's like a whole bunch of shops. See, there's Coach right there, and you got your Gucci and Fendi. This is like the bougie shop, man. There's all types of there's like super, super, super bougie stores on here. So you got all your like high-end stores are over here, and it's, yeah, premium shopping. It's very nice. We're gonna go down a little bit more. So yep, so this is right here. This is the Magnificent Mile. That's what it's called, the Magnificent Mile. And this is where I stayed at. I stayed at an embassy. No, well, not embassy. Actually embassy suites in the Magnificent Mile, and which is down that way. And the Magnificent Mile is just a big street full of shops, like nothing but shops. So you got your like high end shops like your Coach and Fendi and all that, and then you got your regular schmegular shops like Old Navy and Gap and stuff like that. You know, so you get a little bit of everything here. And again, on a nice day, it's a nice walk. There's all types of stuff going on here, and beautiful restaurants too. So Magnificent Mile, definitely check out Magnificent Miles if you're in Chicago. This is not it, but however, we can go and take a look at the Centennial Wheel. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. Cause who doesn't love a good Ferris wheel? Like, I don't know. A lot of people say it's boring, and I get what they're talking about. It makes sense, but I like a Ferris wheel, especially at night. Like you on there, you actually on a date, and you got your thick pizza, and you want to spend some time with your loved one. Go on the Ferris wheel, man, and take a look. See the skyline at night, man. You might get lucky. You might get lucky that night. I don't know. Definitely try it out. Pretty cool. All right. Let's roll that back a little bit. So let's see. Okay, so yeah, I think this is where we at. So this is yeah. So this is the pier. So I actually went here as well. So we'll start from the beginning. Cause I remember doing all of this. Like we went across the field here, we went through here, and then we walked. So this yep, Navy Pier. Yep, this is exactly where I wanted to be. So Navy Pier. So I actually walked through here, and you can see there's a bunch of restaurants here. This is where I tried all different foods. There's live bands. Like you walk through there, and there's live bands all through here. It's music, and it's actually day cruises. So a lot of these cities have cruises, or they're like day cruises, and you can actually tour the city itself. So in this case, you got Chicago's day cruise, which I'm surprised there's no Orbage. You have Chicago's day cruise. You have these day cruises that you can actually go and check out the skyline, and it's actually really nice. Like if you can jump on one of these cruises, it's nice. Like you want to go and check out the cruises, and especially at night. If you're on a date, take a little night cruise, man. Little like a little dinner cruise. It's really really nice, and it's just relaxing. Obviously you want to do that when it's nice out. You don't want to do it when it's like super cold out. You want to do it when it's nice. So we got some orbs in the ocean. Well, not ocean, like the lake. So this is what it looks like from the pier. So I guess somebody was on the boat when they took the picture here. It was on one of the little cruises. A little nice shot of Chicago. And now, this is not an ocean. I was wrong. This is actually one of the Great Lakes. So Chicago sits on one of the Great Lakes. Hence why it gets incredibly cold, because there's a little thing called the lake effect. That is a real thing. Being in Indianapolis, we feel it down here, and we're nowhere near the lake. So you can only imagine how cold it gets here. It gets ridiculously cold in Chicago. So just kind of wild. That is funny that the Museum of Ice Cream showed up, man. I like that. It took me right to where I was. I love that place so much. Definitely check it out for sure. It's cool. Yeah, so this is Chicago. This is Chicago. I know there's more things. I just couldn't find them all. Um, I could definitely do more if you guys want to see more for sure. But I really like this city a lot. I like a good big city. Just check it out. And yeah, Chicago is just a dope city, man. Like I really like it. It's cool. So I will definitely come back here and visit for sure. Just got to just find time to do so. But I really enjoyed Chicago when I was here. It's nice. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Vision Play XR signing off. Peace.